friends, welcome to another CSS series where we will code 10 things in 10 days. So there will be different type of components and the code level will be intermediate to advanced, but it will be a fun thing. So my code is all set up and the HTML is, I'm not going to explain the HTML. So this is the HTML and this is what my HTML is producing without any style. So in the first day we'll see how to create some cool buttons. So that's why it is CSS3 fancy buttons for day 1. So let us go to my style.css. I only have put the style for this content class to center everything, so that this all is centered. This Facebook style and 3D buttons, they are centered, and this. So let us go ahead and start our coding. So first thing which I will do is target this Facebook style button. So there are two buttons in one. Both of them have a class Facebook style button, but one of them have a dark one and one of them have a light one. So first what we will do, we will write the code for this Facebook style button. Border radius, not background repeat, it is border radius is 2 pixel, font size is 0.9 rem, some padding 6px and 12px. Let me save it, and I have this live server running, so it automatically updated. So see the box, both of the buttons are looking similar. Then after that we need to add some more style to the first button, which is the dark button, this Facebook style dark. So let me take this, Facebook style dark, box shadow, no border style. The shortcuts are not working properly for me. Box shadow is in set, so we'll give a box shadow 1px 0 0 4b73bf. So this is the Facebook color. Okay, so after that background is hash 4267 p2. Yeah, this one. So box shadow is also there, background is also there. Let me show. So it is looking like this. Then border, we need to give the border also. Border 1px solid, and the color will be the same, 4 to this one p2. Let me save it. See the color is also done, and the text color will be white, and text shadow will be 0 1px 0 hash 3359a5. So this will be the text shadow, and now it is exactly like Facebook. The button is been made. So let us give it a hover state also. Facebook style, not button, style dark, and hover. Let us give it a hover background will be hash 2p f5 4A7. Save it, and now the hover effect is there. Let us put active also. Facebook style dark, active. Background, not background attachment, it is background. Hash 1D4698. Border color hash 1D, same thing, 4698. Let me save it. Let me go here and see, this is the active. So now after that, it's time to make our light buttons. So as you might know, Facebook style, we have another class for Facebook style light. So let us target that. Facebook style light. Background is hash F6, F7, F9. Border is 1px solid hash CED0T4, and color is hash 4B4F56. So this will be the color. Let me save it. Yeah, and we will similarly we have the hover state and the active state. So Facebook style light, hover, background hash E9EBEE, and Facebook style light and active. Background will be hash D8 DADE, and border color will be the same thing, hash D8 DADE. Save it. So this hover is like this and active is like this. So our Facebook style buttons are done. So now we will style this 3D buttons. So this, I'd go here, the 3D buttons. So the 3D buttons have a class of BTN 3D1 and BTN 3D2. So let us write the styles for those now. I have increased the font size also. BTN 3D1 position, let it be relative. Background will be an HTML color which is orange red. So with HTML5, not HTML5, with CSS3, we have lot of colors are there in this color code. Direct with the color code like orange, red, like lemongrass, many things are there. So border will be none, color will be white, padding will be 15 px and 24 px. Let me save this much and show you. So it is looking like this. Font size is 1.4 rem. Yeah, so it became big. Box shadow minus 6 px 6 px 0 HSL. We'll use HSL, which is like RGB only, but different value it takes. 16, 100%, 30%, and outline will be none. Let me save it and see. The 3D type of button is done. This box shadow is been made, but for let us first make the hover thing, that we will do a different thing. But for a 3D kind of thing, there should be a triangle sort of thing here. Means if you put a triangle here, it will look like a 3D, like here. So but first let us complete the hover thing, hover and the active thing. Then btn 3D 1 hover, background HSL 16, 100%, 45%. Let me copy this. Active background is SSL 1600 and 40. See, right now this is there, and active it is like this, but we want the effect that it is pushing down. So see what we are going to do. For this reason only we have taken the, it has relative top 3 pixel, left is minus 3 pixel, and box shadow is minus 3 px 0 HSL 16, 100%, 30%, and let me save it. Come here and see, when I am clicking on it, it is showing this as if it is showing going down. This is because of the top 3 px and left 3 px. So this is done, but as I have told you that the triangle is missing. So to add the triangle, what we will do, we will come here and create another element for a before and after. btn, as you might know that there are this pseudo element which actually creates an element through CSS. So before it, with this we will create an element. So we are giving position absolute. So we have given the position relative. So for position absolute means it will remain inside this zone. If you have not given a relative, it would have taken absolute to the whole HTML document. So absolute display is block, which is very important when we do a pseudo element. Content is also very important. We need to give an empty content, empty string. Height is 0, width is 0. Let me save this much. And border is solid 6 px transparent. Now the main thing, border right is 6 px solid HSL 16 100% 30%. So let me do it, let me save it. See, the triangle have come. If you can see, this triangle have come here. So after this, border left width we will take, which is, we'll make it 0 pixel. Background will be none. Top 0 pixel. As you might see, it is moving. Left is minus 6 pixel. Yeah, it moved to the correct place. So we are moving it with top and left, and this one is done. Yeah, so but after that, let us make for the next one also. So I think most of the thing will be similar only, so why not copy it. After, we use after pseudo element, and 0 0 border, instead of border right, it will be border top 6 px solid. This one border, instead of it will be bottom width is 0, background none, and it, save it. So it is coming here, it should not come here. So we will not use the top, but we will use the bottom. Bottom will be minus 6 px, and right will be 0. Again, it is in the right place, so it is moved there at the right place. But as you might see, when I am doing this, see, this is showing wrong. So means we have to change the hover state, active and not hover state, the active before and after will do. So let me do this. BTN 3D, active, when it is active, before, border solid 3px transparent, border right solid 3px HSL 16 100% 30%, border left width is 0 pixel, left is -3 pixel. Save it. See, this one is solved. This one is solved. We have to solve this one now. So for this also, let me copy it, paste it. Active, as you might have thought, active, it will be after border. This is transparent is okay. Border right, instead of border right, it will be border top solid 3 pixel. This is the same. Border left width, instead of this, border bottom width will be 0 pixel and bottom will be -3 pixel. Let me save it. I am coming here and everything is fine, and the 3D button is working perfectly right, as if we are pressing it. So now it's time to make at the other 3D button, which is which in a circle is written. So obviously we are going to make a circle 3D button. So the class is this. So let me copy it, coming here, then again the position will be relative, background will be #ECD 300. Actually we are going to use another type of background also. So this is the failover. If this we are going to use a radial gradient. So if it is not available in something like obviously I11, something like this, it will fall back. 54, 100%, 50%, then comma, HSL 54, 100%, 40%. Let me save it and see it is working. Now font size is 1.4 rem, so it is bigger now. Text shadow, yeah, text shadow, it is going perfectly right. The shortcut, so 0 -1 pixel 0, and this is hash C3A AF07. Please save it. The text shadow is done. Color of the text will be white. Border will be 1px solid HSL. We are again going to use 54, 100%, 20%. Border radius will be 100%. So border radius 100% means it will make it a complete circle. See, like a circle like this. But now we have to give some height, 120 px, width again 120 px, and now it's a perfect circle. Z index we will give it as 4. Outline will be none. So it is done. But now the main thing which we are going to do is going to give it a shadow, so that 3D thing comes. So let us give the shadow. So box shadow will be in set 0 1 px 0 hsl 54 comma 100% comma 50%, then comma. Let me copy this as we are going to use this 6-7 times. Let me move it to the right place. Yeah, this is the right place. 0, it will be 2 pixel, 0 HSL, 54%, 100. So we are slowly creating the shadow. Control V, 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 V. Okay, let's move ahead. It is 3 pixel, 0 SSL 54, it will be 18%, as 18 it will be 16, and this will be 4 px, this will be 5 px, it will be 14%, this will be 6 px, and this will be 12%. Two, 3. We'll have 3 more, and we will close it. After 12, it will be 7, 8, and this will be 9. So the 7 one will be 10%, this one will be 8%, this one will be 6%. Let me save it, and yes, we have this box shadow with us. So now we will add the hover and the active effect so that it changes and give that nice press thing which we have already seen in the other 3D button. So we come here, dot bt and 3D2, that is 3D2 hover, and it will be background will be hash ECD 300, and background, the above one was a failover. If radical gradient doesn't work, HSN 54 comma 100% comma 45% comma. So we are giving 2 values from here to here, 100% comma 35%. Let me save it, come here, and let me show you this. But the main thing will come from the active, which will give the press button thing. So dot btn 3D to active, background is hash ECD 300, and radial gradient will be similar, so let me copy it. Background radial gradient 5400, let it be 43 and 33. Again top will be 2 pixel. Save it, come here and see it is going down, but it should go down. For that our box shadow will come into picture. So let me copy it. Don't want all of it but some of it. Box shadow 5450, 2 3 4 5 6 7. We need till 7 only. First one is 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. Let me close it. Yeah, now let me come here and see. So it is not going completely and it is showing as if we are pressing it. So this completes our 3D button also. Now we will move towards the gradient border button, which are this, the gradient button 1 and gradient button 2. So let me move here and dot gradient button 1. Again the position will be relative. Z index is 1. Display will be inline block. Padding will be 20 px is top down and right left is 40 px. Let me save it and see. Yeah, we have it till here. Font size is 1.4 rem. Yeah, box sizing is border box, so it should take this padding and all thing into consideration. If you give border box to any, no, not box shadow, it is box. What is happening? Sizing is border box. Background color is hash E7 EEF1. Save this much. Yeah, it is coming out good. Border will be 10 px solid and transparent. Then border image, it will be linear. Linear spelling is wrong. Linear gradient to top right orange red comma yellow. You save it, and so top right these things are formed with the linear gradient. Then border image slice of 1 we will use. So this is a cool way to create this gradient all around border image and border image slice. And then the color will be orange red. The button color, just the button color is changed, but these two are the most important property, border image and the border image slice. With this we can create a cool border with the gradient type of image. So and then after that dot gradient button 1 hover will be again the background image property we will use in linear gradient to orange, red and to top right of red and yellow, and color will be white. So when we are taking it, it is going back there and that slice thing is removing. So this is a cool effect for the gradient. And so let us move to the next button, which is gradient button 2. Gradient button 2, most of the thing will be similar, so why not copy it. Gradient button 2 position relative, display inline, this will be same font size, box sizing, this one will be also same, linear to instead of to top right it will be to right, orange red slice, and color will be orange red. Let me save it now and see what it did. So similar type of thing it did, but the as you can notice this gradient is a bit different. Let me do one thing, where it is. So this is taking it to the next. Let me use a border row here, break row here. Or let me give two div in each one of them, one div. I don't know this, so I'm making it from inline to a your block element. I think I know it's okay. So it is not a CSS grid class, so but it is going to a different row. Let me do a border row and another border row. Let me see whether it is working. Yeah, it is working. It's fine. One of them will be fine then. Yeah, so see, similar. So it is a different kind of gradient, as you might have seen. See, this gradient is a bit different from this, and similarly let me copy this gradient button, but it is gradient button 2 hover. Background size will be 100%. Background image is linear gradient 2, not top right to right, orange red, and this one will be transparent. Okay, and color will be white. and border right style will be none. Let me save it. Now let me hover over, so it will give this cool effect. So this is also done. Now we will start our animated buttons. So these are the animated buttons. So animated buttons, no, animated button is this animated button, class animated button 1 and class animated button 2. So let me copy it. Animated button 1, position will be relative, display will be inline block, padding will be 20 px and 40 px. So yeah, it is doing good. Background color, will this work? Yeah, background color, it is working. So 0 0 B3 B4, and then background size will be 40 px 40 px. Border will be 1 px solid FFF. Color will be white. Let me save it. Yeah. Transition will be all. 0.3s is, actually I forgot to bring one image, a pattern for it, so let me quickly bring it. Hello. So before moving forward to that pattern, I did one mistake in the gradient button hover thing, and I was thinking it is a feature, but it is not a feature. See this border image which I have created, it is giving this weird type of thing. It is not actually a feature, but it is a bug. So it is not border image, it is background. See, background image. So what will happen now, when I take it over, it will go to the complete thing. So similarly I have to do, it's not a border image, this is background image. Let me save it. So I see, so this is what, and now back to our animated button. So I brought one pattern.png here. So background color, after background color, let me put it here only, background image, a background image. URL will be pattern.png, which is in the same folder. Let me do it. See, this pattern is coming. So this was my image. So now not animated button 1, the hover state, and now we will use the animation. loading button animation, which we are soon going to create 2s linear and infinite. So this will come on hover. So let us create this with, as usual, add keyframes. So add keyframes, through this only we give animation in CSS. There are many other ways to do, but this is the most preferred and most common way. Button animation, loading button animation. So this should be the same. This we're defining this only. So we have to give a from background position will be 0 0 2 background position will be 40 px 0. Let me save it. So let me see, it is moving infinitely, and this is how this pattern is moving infinitely once I move the mouse key over it. So this is a nice animation. So now we will do the animation of the button 2. So let us go there. Dot animated button 2. Let me see if we can use some of the thing. I think we can use some of the thing, only 3 thing. 20 px, font size is 1.4 IM. Let me save it, and again we have the same issue. It is taking below. So let me do this because I have never used this layout. So again I will, because it's breaking a lot of things. So again we have to do the same thing. I will make it a block level element. Div, one break row will be there. Div, let me move it inside, save it. Yeah, now it is perfect. So animated button 2, we were at animated button 2. Background color will be hash 00b 3b4. Background size will be 20 px 20 px. So it is coming now like this. Border will be 1 px solid hash 555. Color will be white. Transition will be all 0.3 second ease. So yeah, so now let's select this again. We will create a pseudo element after and position will be absolute, so the relative is in that, so this after is absolute, so it will be within it. So top will be 50%, right 0.6 em, transform translate 0 comma minus 50%, content will be, I have to copy something for this which you can take from my GitHub. So this arrow key will be the content. Opacity will be 0. Transition, so this animation we are doing without any keyframe, and you will soon see how is. Now dot animated button 2, I hope I have not given anything wrong, no, hover will be padding 20px, 60px, 20px, 20px. Save it. So it is moving when you are hovering over it. Now animated button 2, hover, and after right will be 1.2 em and opacity will be 1. Let me save it. Let me go here and see. This is the animation. This arrow key, it is coming when we are going in, because the opacity we are changing. Opacity from 0 to 1 we are making it, and this is the cool animation without any keyframe. So next we will make the toggle UI buttons. So as you might have seen in the toggle UI button, this it is actually a label and a input checkbox is there. So we are going to change this into a button. So let me come here, and after this label is there, this class, this toggle one, this one we will target first. Dot toggle one, font family, let's give Helvetica, Arial, Sans Serif. Display will be inline block, vertical align will be top, margin will be 0 15 px 0 0. Save it. Then after that we will give for this toggle input and this toggle button. Okay, so let me copy this toggle input. So this is showing this that checkbox. So dot toggle input display will be none. So when I'm going to display none, so it will hide it will not show it. So after that toggle, I will target the button, which currently there is no button is there, just it is a span. So we are going to change it to a button. Actually position will be relative, display will be inline block, font size will be 14 px, line height will be 20 px, text transform let it be uppercase, oh I forgot, oh what happened, I don't know, it got in the wrong place. So this should be dot, I have not even given the class. And is it the right thing? Yeah, it is. Let me copy from there, save it. Text transform is uppercase, background color, will this work? Yeah, it is working. F23 A, border is 1 px solid hash F2395A, color is hash FFF pure white, width is 80 px, height is 30 px, transition is all 0.3 sec is, cursor is pointer. So this button is sort of, it is formed, but we have to do some more things to make it like a toggle. 1 2, oh yeah, it is right. So dot toggle one button will add an element. So before position will be absolute, let me make some space, position will be absolute, display will be inline block, not display will be inline block, we need to move it so we don't want that. 6px, left 40px, right auto. Yeah, we need display inline block also. Height 20px, padding 0.3px, background color is white only, color is hash F2395A, content is very important, and in this content we will show off transition will be all 0.3 seconds. So we keep transition so that it is a smooth thing for this animation. And so see, now it is taking shape. See, so this inside of thing is been shown by this before element. Okay, so after that, let me first make some space, then dot toggle one input checked, we're using this whether it's checked, plus point dot toggle one button. When it is checked, the background color will be changed. Background color will be hash 00B3B4, and border will be 1px solid, the same color 00B3B4. You save it. So see, it is changing. And the next thing which we will do, let me copy this. We are going to, so the check button is checked actually, so input checked button, we will add a before element and left 5px, content will be on, color will be hash 00B3B4. Let me save it. Come here, on and off. So this is actually the checkbox check button is there, and this with this we are having this cool toggle switch. So when it is checked, and this before is adding that on and on thing, and this one is adding that off thing. So this is done. So now we will do our second one, this toggle one. So let us move ahead and create this. So some things will be similar, so let me copy it. Let me copy till here. Toggle to is okay. Font size is, we're changing the font size 1 rem. Display inline block, vertical inline top, this is same. This again, this will be 2 input, this will be 2 button, relative inline block. I don't want font size here. Text transform is uppercase. Background color, I'm going to have a pure white, F1, and border will be pure CCC, a grayish type of color, and this color will be hash AAA, this color. Let me remove this width and height. We'll use padding instead of this. Padding 5px, 10px, 5px, and 30px. So let me save this much. So this kind of button has been created. So after that, again this before is there, so this before we are going to do top is 10px, left is 10px, right is auto, display width and height. So let me this we don't want. Background color will be C1. Let me remove this. Width will be 10px, height will be 10px. Background color is okay. I don't want any color for this. Content is okay. So let me save it. Yeah, it will look like this. So let me do one thing. Let me again copy this. We will change it. So it will be 2 input checked and 2 button. So the background color and background color will be, yeah, it will be same. Border, we don't want a border, we want a border color. Border color will be same, and we want a color FFF. So see, it is changing, and now it's time to do input checked, button before, and I don't want all of this. It will be background color will change FFF, this, save it, And did I made any mistake? All is 2 2 2 2. Yeah, everything is 2. So when I come here, click here, it gets changed. So this is what it is done. So this is a quite big button class. So hope you liked this day 1. See you soon in day 2.